I do want to spend some serious time, though, on this point, on communicating a strategy. Developing the strategy is one thing, but without communicating it, you basically nullify a lot of the value. And I stress this because there was a time that I can remember well where it was generally accepted that strategy should be a secret, and that the planning documents should be locked up, in the safe and marked confidential, and that the only people that could see anything to do with strategy were people, at the very, very top. That was really where the field began. I think the more we've understood this field, the more we've understood that just really is pretty silly. That the whole point of a strategy is to make sure that all the parts of the value chain really are aligned and working together, and that the people in the organization know what they're supposed to do. So the salesman knows who to call on, and the product development guy knows what kind of product to develop, and the service engineers know what sort of service model they're supposed to be following, and everybody kind of gets it. And the only way for that to happen is that you got to have very deep communication, level after level after level. I mean, there really oughtn't to be almost anybody in the organization that doesn't have some idea of what this company stands for, what it is that we're supposed to be better at than anybody else. Everybody's got to have at least one or two sentences, okay? They don't have to know the 5 pages, but pretty much everybody has to have the 1 or 2 sentences. And the really good CEOs and business unit leaders communicate just relentlessly. That's all they do. Every meeting starts with, okay, here's why we're unique. Now, let's talk about logistics. Okay, here's why we're unique. Now, let's talk about product development. Okay? And whenever they're out visiting, every little talk they give to employees starts out with, okay, this is why we're unique.